Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for the weekend. So it is the weekend of the 11th, 12th, 13th. I need some cards. Oh, how funny. Just to give you a few dates, so straight up, let's get them off quickly. 13th of October, so this Sunday I'm at Bomaderry, New South Wales. 20th of October we have our Facebook Live. 27th of October, if you want to join the Facebook Live, you need to nick over and just like the page at the Aussie Goddess. 27th of October, I'm at Merriweather, New South Wales. 2nd of November, I'm at Goulburn, New South Wales. And the 9th of November, we have a psychic night in Bathurst. And if you're interested in that one, please contact me and I'll put you in touch with the organiser. Just quickly, I'm about to launch my own radio channel. I've been approached by someone to do that. So hopefully we'll get that up and running over the next few weeks and see how we go from there. It's sort of a big endeavour for me, so I'm very excited. So as soon as we got it launched, I'll give you all the details and you can go over and watch readings over there if you'd like as well. I think that's everything. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot for this reading. It will be for the 3-day weekend. Once I sort of cease doing fairs a bit, I might come on the weekends and do some more readings. But your weekend readings will go up anyway. So, all right, let's just go with this reading. Okay, very nice start to the day. So we have the card of the Empress coming out here. Now, the Empress is the card of Mother Earth or Gaia. She's the person that is sort of really very relaxed, very calm in her surroundings. She's a beautiful woman. She's ready to birth something new. So for some of you, this can be conceiving children. For others of you, it can be giving birth to children. But for many of you, this is about giving birth to something new. Very often it's something that you've invested a lot of time and energy in, or you've come up with a brilliant idea to move forward. Whatever it is for you, you really are very, very at home with this sort of new sensation of bringing something new into the world. Behind that I have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is the card of wishes coming true. So very nice to have behind the Empress. Some of you could be bringing in a new love here, birthing a new love, but definitely something happening for you here, something beautiful coming in. Oh, and coming in very rapidly too. Here we have the Knight of Swords, the Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, racing in with his sword held high, either to declare love or to speak a truth. So not always a love thing, but whatever it is, you've been wanting this, you've been wishing for this outcome, and maybe you're ready to bring someone new in to start off something really nice with. Okay, and then we have the shadow side, which is the Devil card in the traditional packs, card of Scorpio. Card of Capricorn. Oops. So this card here talks about your shadow side, and people do ask me about the shadow side. So I guess the best way to explain it is the shadow is the part of yourself that perhaps you're more aware, you may not be aware of at all, but you're more uncomfortable with. So your shadow may be that you get very jealous. It could be that you find certain people annoying, you can't cut off from them. Whatever it is for you, it's something about yourself that you need to accept. You can't fight it. So it's either about accepting this about yourself and moving forward, or embracing it. Now the Devil card is the card of the ego. It's also the card of obsession, addiction, all of those things. All of them exist in your shadow side. So it's not necessarily stopping doing the things that you do that aren't perhaps acceptable. It's more about learning to embrace them and blend them with the other parts of yourself. So sometimes it might be something that you have to give away because it's damaging, but it's about wearing a mask. And I do love that you've got the sun behind that. So it feels to me with this sort of front reading here that there's something about, I have to also say that it's possible that someone's coming towards you very quickly who may have their own shadow side here. It could be that this person that's rushing in could be narcissistic or codependent. I have to name it. The fact that you've got a wish coming true with the Empress, though, says to me that you've either been waiting for this person or waiting for a situation to come towards you, but they may have been tied into something else or tied to something else and unable to move towards you. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups coming up first. So the Four of Cups is the card of boredom. It is the card of having something offered to you that you're really not in a place to accept. Sometimes it can be because you've already feeling like you've accepted the same sort of thing before and it hasn't really done you any good. Other times it can be about just not being in a right place to accept an offer. Could be dealing with the King of Pentacles here. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And we did have a Capricorn card up the front here. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Nine of Wands coming in here. Nine of Wands talks about boundaries. Somebody wants to start something up here, and here's the Moon. But you're overprotective of yourself. I feel like perhaps in the past this person has been preoccupied with their own money. Maybe that is something to do with their shadow side. Maybe they're a little obsessive with finances. Something's coming to the light here, though, because we did have the Sun in before. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces energy, but don't take that too seriously because it's somebody who may have lots of Pisces attributes. There is something about this person that you don't want to receive something, or you don't want something from them. And that sort of makes me feel this is something to do with your past. Now, not necessarily love. It could be, even though this person is carrying a cup, and we did have the Empress up front, it can be to do with family, friends, other situations. But somebody's coming in very quickly here to offer something. And I feel that you felt in the past they were very preoccupied with what they were doing. You could have had a family member even that wasn't really investing in the relationship with you because you've become a little complacent and not wanting this to move forward. King of Wands coming in here. So the King of Wands, it's a card of a person who is very passionate, can be a fire sign, Leo, Sag or Aries, but this person is very work focused here. So you've got someone here who may have been very focused on making money and not so much on building a relationship. Let's keep going. Oh, things are changing though, because we do have the Tower here. So something is changing, either with this person or this relationship you have with this person. I don't think it's about work or career, but I'll keep going here. There's some sort of stability on offer here, which means also that, you know, the whole relationship with this person can be fixed now. Because it's some sort of destined thing here. So I want to go both ways here. I don't want to particularly talk about love because, yeah, there's still conflict. There is somebody coming in to offer some sort of truth to you. I feel that in the past they were preoccupied with either making money, or the Lovers card is here too. Either making money, or perhaps they weren't focused on developing a relationship with you here. Now, if this is a family member, it could have been that they did something because of money. So they could have done something to you, took money from you, did you out of money, because they were being very self-centered and very focused on their own achievements and their own gain here. But there's this feeling here that perhaps they've understood that now because they've changed here and they're ready to reconcile in whatever way, shape or form there is. The thing is, something here has hurt you really badly and it messed up your stability. So because of this loss or this situation where there was some sort of hurt and pain, you're still feeling the hurt and pain and unable to accept that this person has changed here. But they're very determined to speak to you, express themselves to you. For some of you, this could be about love. If you had someone in the past who was indifferent to you, perhaps. Perhaps you made them an offer and they were too busy work, like they were maybe thinking you were going to take something from them, or they were going to lose money by being with you. That could be possible too. But it feels more like they just were too busy. Perhaps you got pushed aside a lot because they were concentrating on making money. I think this person's very passionate about this whole situation. So I'm wondering, for some of you, this isn't about love, but there's still conflict here. It's like you're walking away from this person and not accepting their offer because of what happened in the past, which says to me that maybe you don't trust this. It's something, oh, we have the Death card coming here. Some sort of change. Oh, okay. Oh, very nice. Alrighty, so we have the Death card coming with the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. So somebody may be here to offer you money back if they've taken money from you in the past. If someone's done the wrong thing, they have gone through some sort of transformation and they are trying to bring stability back to you. So it could be that they've done something wrong in the past and they're back to apologize, set the record straight, put things right with you, whether that's money, family, love, or whatever. I do like that the Empress has come back out again, though, because this does imply that this person has strong feelings or strong connection to you here. I do think that this person was preoccupied on themselves in the past. You could be dealing with someone who was a player. You could be dealing with someone who didn't have you like at the forefront of their thinking, who didn't really want the same things you wanted. Okay, that's what they're trying to say. So you were dealing with someone who had a different path to you at the time, but now this person's I was going to say exposed themselves then, sorry, that's quite funny. Now this person's exposed their true self, and they know what they want here and they want you. So whether this is love or whether this is another situation that you can relate to, this person's coming in possibly with some sort of apology. And I must say that you're quite resistant about accepting this, but they are telling the truth. They have changed and they are ready to make an offer. I do have the card of Yang here, which of course is the card of action. It's the first card in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So I'll just quickly read it for you. It's the masculine principle, movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen and taking action. So somebody's definitely doing that. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. So for anybody who's trying to fall pregnant, if you've got someone who's trying to have a baby, if there's been some difficulty there, definitely this is the time to take that opportunity. Everything is sort of, you got the green light. If this person has been holding back in the past, they're not going to be holding back anymore. They're going to be very honest and very straightforward. Have a great weekend, everyone.